Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here today, Emily. If you haven't met me before, I'm Emily. I put out videos on like real life stuff that I'm going through. A lot of it has to do with having gone through weight loss surgery and just my journey with going and getting new mental habits and new thoughts about myself. So if you like this video at the end of the video, if you like this video at the end of the video, please hit the thumbs up. And I would love to see you back here, so subscribe below. I wanted to say I'm also going to try out something new, guys. I put a link to my Patreon page down below, so look for that. And instead of putting an ad on this video, and I'm going to try this for a while, if you want to contribute to supporting my channel and supporting me making these videos, you can click that link below and do that there. So I just wanted to talk today about my 415th video on regain. Yeah, I'm exaggerating. It's probably my 4th or 5th or 6th video on regain though. And I'm the heaviest that I've been in a long time. I was gonna look it up before I started this video and I did not, so I apologize. Probably a year ago I got up to this weight, and so I'm 183 pounds as of this morning, but I had 5 pounds of tissue removed with my tummy tuck with muscle repair back last January. So I kind of consider myself 188 because I don't give myself breaks and stuff like that. So I am just heavier than I've been in forever. So what does that mean? Can I sit here and promise you that that is done and that I am back on track and that everything's gonna go great and I'm going to eat right and the next time you see me I'm gonna have lost weight? No, I sure can't. Especially with the fact that tomorrow is Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming. But I have put a plan in place. So the day after Thanksgiving, I'm going to do a 2-week sugar detox, 2-week sugar, no sugar challenge. That means like no sugar alternatives like honey or coconut sugar or corn syrup or maple syrup, anything like that. None of those, no artificial sweeteners, which is gonna be probably my hardest thing because I love like coffee creamer, sugar-free in my coffee in the morning, even though I know it's completely made of chemicals. That's my little cheat thing that I just can't give up. But I am looking forward to kind of getting off of sugar and having hopefully those cravings for sugar subside. I'm going to only be eating low glycemic fruit, which I normally really aren't. I'm not a big fruit eater. I try to do low carb. And when I'm not eating low carb, I feel like I'm not eating right or not eating well for my body. To be honest with you, low carb has been the most successful for weight loss for me. It's also the easiest on my stomach. I don't really talk about it a lot on here, but I have a lot of stomach issues, you guys. I have talked before about being gluten-free. Gluten affects my stomach. I get very bloated. I get stomach cramping issues. I get diarrhea issues from gluten. I get stomach issues from other things. Especially, well, this is a gluten too, but like soy sauce and beer, if I have any beer, which I never really do, but occasionally I like sip someone's beer, like I get a really almost instantaneous reaction to that. So I have a lot of stomach issues, especially around my time of the month. I have a lot of stomach pain. I was going through for a while where I was doing intermittent fasting, and whenever I would eat lunch, I would instantly get a ton of cramping. I think that my stomach needed to like ease into digesting food a little bit more. So I have to kind of go back to that. I think intermittent fasting is exceptionally great for your body and especially for weight loss and just like energy and all of that. So I would like to get back to that. But for me, it kind of involves eating a little bit of food right before I eat like my first meal of the day, which is usually lunch. So just a little bit of background on me. I currently have a Thanksgiving pie that I just pulled out of the oven. It is a pecan pie that is purely made out of butter and corn syrup and brown sugar and eggs. So I'm very excited to eat that tomorrow. And I'm also making the turkey because I make the best turkey that I've ever had. And I don't say that about a lot of things, although I am a very good cook. and I'm a good baker, but I am making the turkey for tomorrow, so I'm really excited. I make the Alton Brown brined turkey, a little bit modified to what I have in my pantry a lot of times. But I love that. I make it every year. So Thanksgiving's going down tomorrow. I'm going to try to I decided not to do a month of like no sugar because whenever I do like a deprivation type thing, I end up getting resentful, and it's almost like a self-sabotage where I just want to like completely rebel. That's always how I've been on any like diet where they give you a certain amount of points to do in a day. Like it's just disastrous for me, and I rebel, and then I end up gaining more weight than I even started with. So that's just where I'm at. If you have had a regain, this is your 14th regain, I'm just kidding. It's probably like my 4th or 5th like time, 3rd, 4th, 5th regain. It's part of life. It's part of, I mean, a lot of people, I would say most people, but I don't know, statistically fluctuate in their weight. I don't know. For me, it concerns me a little bit because it's like 10 or 15 pounds before I'm like, hey, I had a pair of pants on yesterday, like dress pants for work that look great on me. I really like how I look in them, and they're like a long, like tailored type pant from Express, and then like a little bit of a flare at the bottom. I have to wear them with a heel because they're long and just, give a nice silhouette. Had it on with like a tucked in turtleneck, and completely have love handles like hanging over, and it's so tight. And by the end of the day, you're just like, get me out of these pants. I think it's a good thing. I think that those are the things that keep us motivated to like want to stay smaller. I have my birthday coming up. I want it to be in the best shape of my life. So that's another thing. And at the same time, I'm balancing like, go easy on yourself, Em. Like, you're a human being, and life doesn't revolve around weight loss, and life doesn't revolve around what you look like. But the great thing about that is in the past, like I've lost weight for, I'll be perfectly frank. I wanted weight loss surgery because I ultimately wanted a partner, and I felt like I was never going to be attracted to the guys that were attracted to me at my weight. And I wanted to be with someone and be attracted to them and have them attracted to me and feel good in my own skin. And, I'm still sitting here single, and I can honestly tell you no part of attracting a male really is part of the thought process on me losing weight. I guess maybe a little bit, because I definitely do feel more attractive, but it's not like the motivation, where in the past it has been my motivations, like to do that for, to look good for someone. So that's like really empowering. And I think that I've come a long way, but also it's challenging because I'm just doing it for me. And I've always done everything for everyone else, like my whole life. And I'm finally at a point in my life where I really am doing things for myself and my family. And that's number one. And everything else is like side. So to put weight loss as a priority just for me is actually more challenging. So I think that's part of why I'm struggling, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know. I'm sure someone can relate to that. So that's where I am. It's just a challenge every single day to like say no to things, because I'm like, well, it's just one piece. I have a whole week ahead of me. It's the same old excuses crap that we tell ourselves every single day. Before we had weight loss surgery, I just think it's more manageable now. I'm not freaking out that I will never be able to lose this weight, which is a very good feeling. And I thank my sleeve for that. So just a little bit about me and where I am, and heading into this holiday season. Shouldn't wait this much until after the holidays. So I definitely want to just keep a lid on it and not feel like I have to eat candy. You know what I think? I think I'm gonna just send an email out to like my mom and stuff, who likes to make me treats and candy and cookies, and just say, please don't give me that for the holidays, because it's just too challenging for me to resist. So that's all I have for you guys. I would love to see you back here for my next video, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to keep it real.